heading southwards. Unfortunately, no. Heading down to Portsmouth. We're going out on both a Royal Navy motor gunboat and RAF rescue launch for a photo shoot, and they're also sending out Medusa, the Medusa, which is a slightly larger Royal Navy motor vessel. Is it coaster? So we'll see. It's going to be interesting. That's tomorrow. We're travelling down on the Monday evening, and the photo shoot's on Tuesday. So yeah, we'll see how everything goes. Feels very strange rocking up in Portsmouth in Royal Air Force gear, but never mind. Oh dear. Right. Off. Yeah, you're all right. Off we go. So here we are. We've arrived at the historic dockyard. HMS Warrior here, and we'll be going in a minute when the others arrive to find our steeds for the day. Here you see RAF high-speed launch 102, built in 1936, which is the first of 3 vessels we're going to be going out on. The next one we'll be going out on is motor gunboat number 81, which was built in 1942, followed by HMS Medusa ML1387, which is a harbour defence motor launch built in 1943. We're wearing obviously RAF uniform aboard the high-speed launch, which is a mix of service dress with rubber or leather sea boots, duffel coats and life jackets and so on. We'll be wearing white roll necks when we're on the Royal Navy vessels. It was very common for the small boat crews to wear the roll neck jumpers, bells and sea boots. Sorted? Yeah.
It's got a air clip in.
Yeah, don't lose it over the side. Fair mile motor launch, which we'll probably be going on later on, possibly anyway, as well as the MGB that will be on later. So a quick uniform change. We're on to MGB 81 now, just having a quick lunch break, and then we'll be out onto the Solent again for another round of photographs. So yeah, we'll have a quick look round before we go out. So we've got the 2-pounder fully automatic gun, obviously a reproduction, not the original. And then each side we've got twin Lewis guns. If we move aft, there are twin Oerlikon 20mm cannon behind the bridge, mounted up there. Here's high-speed launch 102, which we were out on earlier in the day doing RAF, and these were used for rescuing downed airmen from the drink. If they had to ditch, they'd send these out to pick them up. And obviously MGBs, which will be going on later this afternoon. This is a British powerboat, 71-foot 9-inch motor gun boat, and they were used in the coastal forces by the Royal Navy during the Second World War. Basically, at the start of the war, we didn't really have a huge amount of coastal forces, and these were a response to that, and entered service in 1942, though this is a later, with having the double Oerlikon gun at the back here, makes it a 1943 onwards, I believe. See depth charges on the side as well, if it will focus. There we go. And Jed looking somewhat more naval. Does it feel better to be in naval kit?
Yes.
Yeah. Something a little bit more nautical. This is another couple of the Trust's vessels. You say a little tug, David? A little harbour runabout, little Portsmouth Naval Base sort of service vessel. See, painted in the yellow superstructure indicates harbour services. Alongside is an RAF seaplane tender. You see the number here, 1502. And the RAF roundel in the bows there. So seaplane tender 1502. Yeah, so yeah, heads in here. Galley in there. The aft cockpit. With David under the top. Forward. There we are. And here we have HMS Victory, which she's had her masts. These steps, she's being renovated. You don't see that very often, so that's quite interesting. Obviously, just another thing. When you come to Portsmouth Historic Dockyard, you don't miss seeing Victory. Obviously undergoing maintenance at the moment. So in Portsmouth, obviously, a lot of people know about the Mary Rose, and obviously HMS Victory's here, and HMS Warrior. There's also HMS M number 33, which is a Monitor, and which is the last surviving warship to have served at Gallipoli in the First World War. And she mounts a 6-inch gun. Just another part of the naval history that's that you can see here. And we'll go and have a look round. We'll walk round the side of the dry dock here and have a look at a 6-inch mount in the bows there. And another 6-inch mount at the stern. In this dazzle camouflage, but just an overall view of the basin beyond Victory. Pan round here. going to be a bit rough filming, so I apologise.
And you probably can't hear him either.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a P2000. It'll be probably one of the University Royal Navy units.
Yeah.
I can't read the number from here, the pennant number.
B229?
It's possibly Portsmouth's own.
279?
Now on board Medusa, the Thermal ML, going round for a higher speed pass. Jed and David manning the bow Oerlikon gun. If you'll be able to hear this, throttle here, forward and reverse for each engine.